So, as you all probably know, there was a blockbuster trade, on Monday, a week or two ago. The Cleveland Browns traded two-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year Myles Garrett to the Los Angeles Rams for Jared Verse and multiple draft picks. And as some of you may know, last year when Micah Parsons was in trade talks, Aaron Donald said that if Micah Parsons gets traded to the Rams, he will come out of retirement and play with the Rams. So now that they traded for a Defensive Player of the Year, two-time Defensive Player of the Year at that, Myles Garrett, people are speculating, is he going to come out of retirement again because Myles Garrett, great edge rusher to team up alongside Aaron Donald. So I'm going to let you guys know what's happening here and what I think is going to end up happening with the Myles Garrett trade, and if Aaron Donald will be coming out of retirement to do one last dance with the Los Angeles Rams. So in his last outing with the Rams, the year they won the Super Bowl, he had a total of 8 sacks, 0 forced fumbles. It wasn't the best year for Aaron Donald. Don't get me wrong, he's still a beast. But he had 28 solo, 25 assists, 53 total, and 16 games played. So, don't get me wrong, Aaron Donald, great player. He had 20.5 sacks in 2018. He still definitely has it in him to go out and play. Now, his last 2 years kind of proved that he was kind of running out of fuel in the tank. But now that he's taken a couple years off to replenish, to replenish and just get back into shape and not be all beaten up from football, and so now that he's taken a 3-year rest, I think he might come out of retirement since he's all fresh and ready for another run with the Los Angeles Rams.
According to sources, it for sure got me.
So this is on the Pat McAfee show here. What Pat McAfee reached out to Aaron Donald if he's gonna come out of retirement, and this is what Aaron Donald had to say.
Can I say that? And then he responds with 35, removed 2 years ago. Got to see if that fire can light back up. And then we show clips of him doing it, and I tell him, I say,
yeah, and then it has clips of him in the gym in tip-top football shape still. You're telling me this man can't go out on the field and get 30 sacks? Well, no, maybe not 30 sacks. Maybe him and Myles Garrett can combine for both 30 sacks. But if you're telling me this man can't go back out on the field and play with the Rams, look at this man. He's still in tip-top football shape.
And there was a laughing response. If Aaron Donald comes out of retirement to work alongside Myles Garrett in that entire defensive line, and the Super Bowl is in LA again, Snead and McVay are going to look like they're the best of all time, greatest of all time, being able to just build.
So yeah, that was on the Pat McAfee show where Pat McAfee reached out to Aaron Donald, and Aaron Donald just said he has to see if that fire can light back up. And as of right now, it's looking like it's lighting back up because he looks in tip-top football shape. He's out there working out. And if he returns for the Los Angeles Rams, this team would be absolutely scary. You would not want to be facing this team. You got Myles Garrett coming off of one edge, and then Aaron Donald coming off the other. Offense would be extremely explosive with the lobs in the end zone to Devontae Adams, Matthew Stafford, the reigning MVP, deep balls to Puka Nacua. This team would be absolutely scary and almost Super Bowl bound if Myles Garrett comes out of retirement. Let's finish watching this clip here.
Which goes against completely how everybody else is seemingly trying to do it. The draft picks thing became a thing with less need. They end up winning. Frick these picks.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, they said F them picks, and after the Super Bowl, and they said F them picks again when they traded for Myles Garrett.
Well, that's what the NFL put out, so
Frick them picks.
well said.
Frick them. They're still hitting on them, too. The picks that they do have. Puka, what was it, fifth rounder?
Yeah.
I reach out to Aaron Donald, and I would like to say, according to sources,
Says.
it for sure got me thinking. I said, holy shit, can I say that?
It for sure got me thinking when when Myles Garrett got traded to the Rams. So he's pondering on coming out of retirement here. This is a press conference here from Yahoo Sports on Sean McVay in contact with Aaron Donald. So reporter asked, is the thought of Aaron Donald coming back, is that a possibility? Let's see what Myles Garrett and Sean McVay have to say.
Yep. Listen, if he's interested, there's no. Here's what I would say. You talk to Aaron and you see what he's saying about that. But here's what I would tell you guys overall too is, Aaron's a guy that I stay really close in touch with, and I know the respect that he has for Myles. Talk to him about the opportunity to be able to bring him on board.
So Sean McVay came in contact with Aaron Donald and asked him and talked about the opportunity or possibility if he would come out of retirement and have one last stunt with the Rams.
If Aaron decides he wants to dust him off at the age of 35, I bet you he could still do it at a pretty high clip. But
I can 100% agree with what Sean McVay just said right there. He can definitely go out and do it.
Here's what I would tell you guys too. The one thing that's great about Myles, we're not going to ask him to do anything other than be himself and take it a day at a time, be totally and completely present.
So that's what Sean McVay had said on the possibility of Aaron Donald coming out of retirement. So there's a lot of high speculation if he will come out of retirement. On the Pat McAfee show, he said, it definitely got me thinking, and I gotta see if the fire can light back up. He's only 35. He can definitely do one last stunt. He looks in tip-top football shape, so I honestly don't know. It's all up to Aaron Donald, how he wants to do it, how he performs. So we'll see in the near future if Aaron Donald comes out of retirement, dust off the cleats, and does one last dance with the Los Angeles Rams.